I strayed from the right path and it's so hard to deal with the consequences of the actions I made, and how miserable my life turned out to be in almost every single aspect. I basically strayed from the right path in life. I began to decline during the worst moments of my life, when I was still young, around 16 or 17 years old, just after my first relationship ended. During this time, I reached the peak of depression in my life. I couldn't do anything, couldn't eat, couldn't focus on studies, or even engage in physical activities for the sake of my health. I gradually distanced myself from friends, and even from my mother. During that period, I did things I had sworn I would never do in my life, such as getting involved in parties, multiple women, alcohol, and even experimenting with marijuana. These were more reasons why I started to distance myself from my mother, who obviously, and rightly, would be against all of this. After some time, I began my studies in computer engineering. I started as a somewhat dedicated student and mostly got good grades. But at one point during college, I tried to start a business that took up a lot of my time, but it wasn't very successful. This ended up distracting me from my studies, even without much financial return. Now, at this moment, I'm trying to walk the right path in life. I've found a wonderful girl for me, who is one of the biggest reasons to live, and I am kind of scared to lose her because she is disappointed in me, like I did with many people in my life. I've never touched alcohol again and I'm gradually trying to rebuild good relationships with friends and family. The thing is, after spending so much time on the wrong path, despite all my efforts, it's difficult to make everything turn out the way I want. No matter how much I study, I'm still behind in my coursework. No matter how much I try to show my love for my mother, it's as if she no longer trusts me or has lost hope in me. I also feel that my friends must be disappointed in me after I behaved in strange ways and wasn't present in their lives, as they didn't know or understand that I was going through depression. And it is so hard for me to deal with all that. And every time I think of my past and what I am right now, it's like a truck hit me, and I just have to go alone and start crying. It's so hard to deal with the consequence of the actions that I chose and made.